Can't really rely on the weather app telling you what the weather is, what the temperature is. Sometimes it says 9, and you get out, it feel like 2. Sometimes it says -1, and you get out, and it's plus 10, for instance. Alright. Welcome to my channel, guys. Today we're unboxing the no-name Chinese 20 optical zoom lens that I ordered from Aliexpress the last time. On the outside, there's not really much going on for it. It just says monocular, and I have some basic printed information on the package. So now I'm gonna jump to the unboxing and show you guys what it came with. Of course, you get the zoom lens itself. You get like a lead that covers the zoom lens, and you get another threaded lead that goes over the part that goes to your phone lens. And this lead's actually there to protect the end of the lens so that it don't get covered up with dust. And you get this eye adapter that converts the zoom lens into a monocular. And of course, you get a clip that the actual zoom lens screws onto. So it screws on to it like this, and it's spring loaded, and then you want to put this over to your phone. On the zoom lens, it doesn't really say much. It says 20 optical zoom lens, like 20 mobile telephone lens, right? So it's pretty basic. What do you expect from a $10 product? Here he says negative, and here he says positive, and you just turn it around a little bit so you can keep things in focus. Pretty basic. And of course, a clip that the actual zoom lens screws onto. So you want to screw it on this way, and of course it's spring loaded. Right, so you want to mount it this way on the phone. And of course it has a screw right here that you can use to adjust the travel of the spring. So if you want it tight, put it that way. And if you want it a little bit extended, then you just unscrew. Yeah, and that's it. And what else do we have in the box? You get a microfiber cleaning cloth. And another thing that I like about this zoom lens is just the size. My God, just look at it. It's like 10 centimeters. Just tiny. You can just throw it inside your pocket and then just ride around with it, or just walk around with it, and you wouldn't even notice you're carrying something that does a magnificent job like this tiny little thing does. Alright, now so it's time to go outside and put it to test on the field. So I'm about capturing the church right there. There's a cross on top of the church right there, and then it's to the right of the building that says auto. From here, I will say it's say 300 yards. So now I'm gonna strap on the zoom lens, and then you still see the building saying auto, right? And then to its right, you see the cross that I'm talking about. Guys, that's 300 yards right there, and it's making the 300-yard object looking like it's right in front of me. Without the zoom lens, it was invisible. But now, with the zoom lens, it makes 300 yards look like it's standing right in front of you. And of course, when I take the 20 optical zoom lens off, you see exactly what you see right now. Just a second. Go straight out of focus. And now that's back in focus. Take the zoom lens off, and the cross is practically invisible. Now when you put it right back, boom, you get that. So take it off or put it back in, you get this. And when you take it off, you get that. You guys get the point. Now to the next one. Now, right between these two buildings, there's a tiny little building in between that has the lettering K. The K is kind of like a red lettering on a white background, and I'm about capturing that image right now. I see the K, but then it's not that clear from here. So here right now is without the zoom lens, and then when I put the zoom lens on, and with the zoom lens strapped on, you see the K. Take the zoom lens off, you see that. Put the zoom lens back on, and bang, there you go. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm saying right now, but I see a very clear letter K. With that, I'll say the building is probably, say, half a kilometer. I would say 500 yards, so 500 yards, between 500 and 600, if not up to a kilometer from here. And it's making it look like it's just 100 yards away from me. So it's pretty clear. And with the $10 price, there's not really much to complain about. You get blurriness from time to time. When you're strapping it on, or when you don't strap it on right, then you get some blurriness especially in the edges here. As you can see right now, you see some blurriness in the edges. But otherwise, it's just a $10 product, and with just $10, you pretty much have something close to what the $10,000, maybe $7,000 zoom lens does, and it's it. This is exactly what you can do. This is how far you can go with a $10 zoom lens. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy if you ask me. It's just $10. Okay, so it's it. I'm done, and I'm going back home. Hopefully you can see the whole world right behind me. That's the 170-degree super wide angle lens. It's probably really wild. You can see the whole world right behind me. Probably. Can't wait till I get home and eat something warm. Sorry about that. I forgot to strap the mic on. I already plugged it back in, and then the audio is supposed to be right on point again. So the whole freaking world right behind me. It's pretty cold. It's I think it's 9 degrees Celsius, but it's usually that 9 degrees that feels like -9 degrees. Can't really rely on the weather app telling you what the weather is, what the temperature is. Sometimes it says 9, and you get out, it feel like 2. Sometimes it says -1, and you get out, and it's +10, for instance. When the weather becomes real predictable, you also have to be unpredictable. Bring something warm so you can just wrap it around when you feel so cold. So that's how to deal with such unpredictable weather. You deal with unpredictable weather with unpredictability. You just get yourself prepared when you have such weather you can't really predict. Bring on something warm like a jacket, and make sure you have your gloves on, and yeah, you'll be good to go. So that's it. So to the conclusion, my observation has been, of course, you got the blurriness. As you can see, you get some blurriness and some image distortion on the edges. So my advice to you is, if you're going to be shooting something, make sure the main object that you're focusing on is in the center. So if you have the image in the center, you're pretty much good to go, because it pretty much stay focused when you have an object in the middle of the frame. But objects that come on the edges of the frame, they kind of look blurry and distorted. So, but if you figure it long enough with a zoom lens and move it around a little bit, you can get rid of that blackness. But hey, with a $10 price tag, there's not really much to complain about. Hey, honestly, who do I think this product is actually for? If you're a hobby photographer or videographer, someone who films primarily with his mobile phone, then hey, it's okay. It's just a $10 price. Then you don't have to sell any organ to get the good images as I already displayed. But hey, don't expect to win an Oscar for the best cinematography with this type of zoom lens, okay? So yeah, that's it, guys. If you like the content, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and turn on the notification for more contents like this. Peace.